Hello everyone and welcome to a new episode of Let's Play Art of Rally. Last time we did 2 stages of the second rally of 1986, which take place in Japan, and this time around we will continue that trend. I want to see if I can finish with the Japanese stages in this one video. We will be playing during the night time in Mount Akagi now. So apparently Japan has 5 levels, which is quite large, but either way we'll make this work. I'm quite curious to know if rally races in real life actually can take place during the night time. Like, wouldn't it be highly inconvenient to speed while you have limited visibility around you due to the darkness around you? Like, in these levels there's no such thing as public lights that light the road around you. Like, it's complete darkness. Your only source of light is the headlights of your own car, and that has very limited range. Let's begin. And that range is extremely limited, particularly when you're speeding during a race. Like, you don't have the necessary reaction time to hit the brakes if something appears on the road in the distance in front of you. Fuck off, Rock. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes you, really. Now we're gaining some speed. All you have to do is just accelerate a little bit over the edge. I don't know, I think I'm acquiring the taste for acceleration in this game. It's a really bad thing to acquire, particularly when you're having difficulty controlling your own cars like I do. But it's still very fun to just hit on the gas and just make your car fucking skyrocket. Why are these guys on the fucking road? Like, don't be at the road during a fucking race. The car can literally hit you and kill you, especially when it's trying to accelerate. Like, don't do that, folks. Man, this is a really long racetrack. Oh shit, I hit a tree. Oh well. Come on, control your fucking car already. Like, this isn't healthy. You should be able to always be in full control of your car. God damn it! Oh shit! I overshot that. I really overshot that. God fucking damn it. I think the reason that the Unity game engine can calculate these lights so easily in this game without the performance of the game taking a major hit with all these calculations, especially at this high speed, is because that the models in this game are low poly. So the calculations are very straightforward for the game engine to perform. There aren't as many edges around the 3D models to calculate the shadow effects for. But then again, I don't know anything about physics design in game engines, so I could very well just be talking out of my ass. I wouldn't fucking know. Oh shit, I think I messed up. Yeah, I definitely messed up back there. I ended up behind the fucking rails at the sides of the road. And that's a place where you do not want to be in. God damn it, the fucking rails. They make my car just fucking rotate like a spinner. I 4 minutes and 41 seconds. We're on 7th place. God, that's terrible. In the previous videos, we ended up throughout 8th place though, so that was even worse. I don't know what the AI is doing to play as well as it is, but god damn it, it's almost unbeatable. Yeah, let's begin. Begin stage. I'm constantly appalled by the length of the recent rally races. Like, maybe it's just my imagination for playing them more recently, but it generally feels like the game has been getting has been making its more recent rally races be longer than usual, and that's I don't find that particularly pleasing. Like, I would have preferred, in an ideal world, for rally races to be shorter, but at the same time, then I can very easily imagine that many people who buy this game would have felt cheated out of their money. And they would have said that, you know, this game has a lot of races, but all of them are so short that it doesn't even matter. And that's a fair criticism. I understand why they had to make the rally races as long as they did to prolong the experience. It's maybe because I generally don't really like this game as much as I should be. Like, the game looks really nice on an aesthetic level, but that's kind of where all my compliments for it end. Aesthetically, it looks nice and it sounds good. The engine noises sound really authentic. The fucking music is incredible in this game, and the visuals, like, there's nothing even for me to say. Like, do I even need to say anything? Like, just look at them. They're gorgeous. And the game does have a sense of humor for the most part, but it's just the fact that the controls are so horrendously difficult to master that I am always on the edge with this game, and I don't really like it. That's my biggest gripe, is controlling the various cars in the game is a fucking pain in the goddamn ass every single fucking time. Why did I just drive into that fucking pole? Like, that was retarded of me. God damn it, I went too far away from the road, and the game considered it necessary to recover me. I always hate when that happens. Oh fuck. What the fuck just happened there? Did I just fly off the road? I think I must have hit a bump or something and I flew off the road. Okay, 7th place, that could have been better. Let's do one final rally race for this video so that we can call it quits with Japan. And then we'll move on to the third and final rally race of 1986. And once we're done with that, I can't remember if we also have 1987 after this or not. That could genuinely be in a different group. And if it is, then you know, it's just then we will be advancing to another group. I think there's just one more group after this one, which would make me think that the end of the game would be in the mid 1990s. Okay, so we're getting rainy levels now. I'm not a particularly big fan of them, but at the same time I've seen worse. Honestly, I like variety in my environments. Let's repair our car first. Like, as long as it's not just sunny days when I'm racing, I think it's fine. So I'll even take rains. Although it definitely feels like the road is even more slippery than usual. I think they did add a water mechanic on the road to make the road even more skiddish when there's water puddles on it. I don't know how the calculations behind the scenes work, but it definitely feels like the controls are a bit different now than usual. God, I hate the fucking the safety rails. The safety rails are more of a detriment than anything else in this game, and I think they were designed to be that way. To make it even harder for you to make proper progress. What the fuck is that icon at the bottom? I don't know, there's an exclamation mark at the bottom of the screen, which I don't know what it means. Come on, just reorient yourself. I think that icon at the bottom of the screen is trying to tell me that the road is slippery due to all the water on it or something. That's probably it. I don't know what it means. Like, the game doesn't explain to me what that icon means, so it could genuinely be absolutely anything. But the icon doesn't seem to change when I'm driving over a puddle and when I'm driving over the dry road, so I don't know what it could indicate. Maybe it doesn't really matter. Maybe the puddles are just aesthetic in this game and they don't really affect anything. Like, the slipperiness is already applied to the entirety of the road when it's raining, and the puddles are just aesthetic artifacts that are there just to add some visual variety. Come on, just drive in a straight fucking line, will you? Yeah, this is more difficult to control during rainy days. Maybe just a psychological effect, but it definitely feels like the car is more difficult to control right now. It feels far more slippery, to say the least. And also, I don't really appreciate how curvy this road is. It's zigzaggy even more so than the game's usual standards. Oh, fuck off. I hit a fucking tree stump, really? And that made my car go fly around like there was no fucking end. Come on, just veer to the fucking right already. Why are you veering left? I did not tell you to veer fucking left, you stupid fucking car. I'm in control of the joystick and I can very much guarantee you I did not tell the car to veer fucking left. It was doing that on its own. This is what I mean by the controls in this game being absolutely heinous. Like, I don't use that word very often, but they are absolutely fucking heinous in this game. Come on, for fuck's sake. Yeah, of course I will recover again just before the fucking end. God, I'm so not a fan of this game. And we ended up on 9th place this time around, which is even worse. Okay, so we're on 7th place overall throughout the entire rally. I'm not a big fan of this car, but particularly the rain did not make it that great. But at the very least, we're on the best place when it comes to having driven Lechink B. Like, overall, the entire rally, we finished the entire rally with all its stages within a total of 19 minutes and 45 seconds. Whereas Bjorn Gardewald finished it, that also played in Lechink B, finished it in 20 minutes and 51 seconds. So, more than a minute after me. And David Tovar is on last place with Lechink B. So I'm just gonna go on a limb here and say that Lechink B isn't that amazing of a car. But I could genuinely be wrong. So we only get 8 points for ending up on 9th place on Group B. I don't know, it's just the way it is. And the final rally stages will take place in Germany. The final rally in 1986 that is. So we're finally back in Europe. Because I guess the game won't let us change the car just yet, because it's still the same year. But once we will be done with Germany, we will be able to change our car into something a bit more comfortable and maybe hopefully easier to control. Although if it will be the rotary that the random number generator will give us, then I'll probably end up crying. I don't need any more difficulty in controlling my cars. Welcome back, Europe. Yeah, that's enough of that. Anyways, that's it for today's video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to get in touch with me, I have a Mastodon account as well as a Matrix room that you can join, details of which you will find in the description of this video. And in the meantime, thank you very much for watching and see you next time.